Thank you, Andrea. I am going to speak of my hobby too, and about connections between my hobby and my life. And here is some vocabulary because for this strange hobby of mine, and for who is not familiar with this terminology. The first connection is between me and nature, and where you can find that also some very small and delicate creatures. Here you can spot some black Sicilian bees, honeybees, have a huge impact and huge importance for human life, because 1/3 of the world food production relies on the pollination activity made by honeybees. And of note is the fact that honeybees don't focus at all on pollination. They only jump from flower to flower in search of food, and making possible the contact between the sex bodies of the flower, and starting with the fruiting process. And you can spot a little orange up here that is born from this pollination process. So, for bees, the flower is the fountain of life, and for flower, the bee is the messenger of. Or, as someone said, from the flower point of view, they are the sex workers. Where they are not available, some other methods are being tried, but as you can see, far more or less poetic than honeybees. Another connection is with my past. This is the man who passed the torch on me. He was a mythological character in the family, because these are his figures. You can understand why. He went through 3 centuries, died at 103. He was my granddad. He was awarded an honorary title because he was likely a survivor of the World War I, was the father of 7. 4 grandsons were named after him, and he was the beekeeping pioneer in the family. And when I was a medical student, I asked him if there was a secret behind his long life, and he asked me with the quote of Voltaire that he stayed away from doctors because they are men who prescribe medicine of which they know little, to cure diseases of which they know less, in human beings of which they know nothing. Bees are an incredible microcosm governed by rules that have also always inspired the philosophers and politicians for their collective organization. They live in immense colonies, and where each individual plays a task, a topic that is fundamental for the survival of the group. This is how they are organized inside the hive. You can spot here some eggs that are laid from a queen that can be fed in this royal jelly and can become also queen. They are a real democracy with the queen, just as in England. Here we are in a language school, so we have to talk about languages. And it happens that they have a language that is called a dance, a bee dance, a woggle dance, with which they communicate where the food is. And is one of the most complex language of the animals ever discovered. And they not only communicate where the food is based on the angle that this dance create with the sunbeam, but also the distance, because the duration of the waggle indicates exactly where the food is located. 1 second waggle corresponds to 750 meters. Before this talk, I haven't ever considered also for my work is based on stings, and also I stings, and even if I don't inject venom, I try to avoid the damage that the formation of some thrombus into the arteries of our body, especially the coronary arteries, can cause to the heart. This is the blockage of the principal coronary artery of our heart. And as Marcello knows, it's easy to intervene in these cases because you have only to put a wire inside the coronary to manually remove the thrombus here, and then inflate a balloon, and so open the artery here and here. and so the man can leave. You can think that beekeeping is a strange hobby or related to some lolly or strange people, but when you open an hive, you can meet with some beautiful creature, as happened to me. I hope that this word in praise of bees will boost some interest on the aspect and boost some respect for the environment that nowadays is under extreme stress, as we said with the previous presentation. Thank you. I finished my presentation, but I wish to thank all the teachers I met and the school staff too, because I've been attending this school since level 6, and then I'd never have imagined that one day I'd have given a talk in English. A special thanks goes to the inspirational and motivational teacher whose support has made this talk possible. Thank you.